Hey collective, welcome to angel number 315. We here in the chariot and coming at you again with these collective energy readings, channel messages, however you want to look at it. All right, y'all, I had pulled a few cards, didn't go any further than this. All right, but I pulled a few cards for collective and we can look at this two different ways. All right, so right off the bat, we got marrying for money, into you, fake smiles, ain't shit, talking shit, cock blocking, obsessive lover, in that order. So another way we could look at this: obsessive lover, cock blocking, talking shit, ain't shit, fake smiles, into you, marrying for money. I'm looking at this as somebody saying, and this being an obsessive lover, so this is like somebody from the past obsessing over you and saying that you are the type of person who marries for money, right? We could also look at this as a situation of somebody who is in your energy because they know you got it like that. This is somebody who is portraying to be into you, coming with that fake smiles because they not shit, right? But we do have talking shit, cock blocking, and obsessive lover here as well. So it's either way it goes, somebody talking shit or somebody ain't shit, cock blocking, and somebody is an obsessive lover or somebody's trying to say you're this obsessive lover. So let's just pull some energy on it. Let's get into it, see what's going on in the energy, in the situation. I just find that these schemes and scams, tactics and things like that are really just honestly getting played out. Because I feel like somebody's really targeting someone who really focus on themselves. They pour into themselves a lot of self-love energy, right? But then you have somebody, probably a bitter ass ex, who can't seem to just find their own footing and get a grasp and a hold on their emotional intelligence. And this is just somebody who either you left this person a long time ago, or this is somebody who is still in your energy. Maybe you slip up, you made a mistake and you went back to it. You know what I'm saying? That could be a possibility as well. We got karmic masculine at the bottom of the deck, right? So what I'm seeing is somebody definitely look at you as a rich girl. So I could be talking to a woman, all right? But flip or switch the roles. It could be for a man as well. There could be an opportunity with work or any kind of opportunity in the distant future, and somebody is having some sort of faith or something like that, that I don't know, maybe they'll get an opportunity, or I don't know. Listen, child, we got karmic masculine at the bottom of the deck. Listen, let's just pull some overall energy. Spirit, what does collective need to know about this energy here? When we split the deck, we got legal and priest. Something is going on, right? Somebody probably under some sort of legal issues because they keep trying to be in the background manipulating situations to happen, third party situations. What I'm getting is that this could go two different ways as well. Again, this could be a work situation, or this could be relationship, love, things of that nature. So let's get into it. We got opposition here. That's the first card for the overall energy. Surprise, real love, commitment. All right, so let's see what it is. Okay, what I feel is that I feel like there's a situation that's happening. It could, for some people, it could be a situation that's happening in the actual 3D. For others, this could just be like a 5D situation. You really don't see it, but you feel that it's going on. It's definitely a sense of being imbalanced when it comes to your money. There's a feeling of these heavy burdens is what I'm feeling. But then there's justice here with these 3 of Cups. Let's see, because I need a little bit more information. That's the 2 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. All right, we got the Queen of Pentacles that's in reverse here. The 7 of Wands. The 4 of Pentacles is in reverse. What I'm feeling is that you might be in this Queen of Cups, because this hasn't come out. So these are situations or feelings, energy that's hidden, all right? Because there's a missed opportunity right behind that. You could actually be going through a situation where you may have to miss an opportunity, whether this is a relationship or whether this is a job. Queen of Pentacles is in reverse because there's definitely somebody in the background. I just strongly feel like trying to keep you trapped in some sort of old energy or something like that. But the energy they're trying to keep you trapped in is like, I don't know, you could be someone who's up in age, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, it don't matter. You could be 30s and plus, but somebody is trying to get you in the energy of something that you resonated with when you were probably like 20, 30, maybe even 40 years previous to where you're at now. So basically what I'm saying is it just really don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? And it just really don't resonate with you. I don't know if these people really feel like you're being some sort of fake floozy, something like that. But my thing is, how do you fake energy for that amount of time? Come on now. Come on. All right, let's keep going. Because right away, this is about to really piss me off. You are the type of person that you could be in a messed up position. You could be on your last or whatever the case may be. But you still gonna work your way out of the situation. You really gonna find your way because you just know it's always a way. God gonna make a way. And then we got this greed here. So if somebody is definitely doing something, somebody could even be saying that you're greedy. Somebody feels betrayed because you didn't bring them an offer, or you no longer want to work with this person. This could be a situation involving kids where the kids are really disrespectful or unruly or something like that. Maybe if you met somebody's kids, or maybe if you work around kids. It could be one of those situations where a person just feel like you should just be accepting them for whatever the hell, whatever the fuck. It's given a situation, maybe you're dating somebody, or maybe you're still considering your options when it comes to work. And you came, you saw, you left, or you getting ready to leave, something. But whatever the situation is, it's like somebody wants you to just accept the bare minimum, and that's not what we here to do. That's not what God is calling you to do. So we got a tower because somebody is trying to keep you trapped in this past, constantly going within and want to bend to their will and their way. And it's just like, no, God didn't tell me to do that. So I feel like these messages definitely need to come out. Somebody definitely needs to be enlightened about whatever the fuck the situation is going on, because it's a very imbalanced situation and it's very burdensome. It don't make no sense to constantly keep hiring people with the same issues going on. Nobody's trying to change. It could be a situation where somebody hires somebody new, and then all of a sudden there's no structure. You can see that there's no structure as a new person coming onboarding. So you're trying to think of ways to be creative, to bring change, or to bring something new to the situation. But there's people in the background saying little things, judging you, critiquing you. But these people, again, they're not trained. They're not certified to train properly, or they don't know how to train properly. So they don't really quite even understand themselves, right? They just been working in that position for X amount of years, more than you, however, whatever the case may be in that situation. So they kind of have the upper hand in the situation. And now it's a situation where it's their word against yours type energy. Also, somebody, whatever the situation is, all right, y'all, I had to get this card. It fell all the way down. Listen, it's not very comfortable doing readings in the car, but hey, this is what we got to do. So this could definitely be a third party situation, all right? Whether it's work or relationship wise. So let's see, we gonna keep going. What is this surprise here? So this is what I'm talking about. We got the 7 of Cups here. Then we got the Chariot in reverse right after that. 6 of Swords. We got the 2 of Swords that's in reverse. All right, so what I'm seeing is that somebody is surprised as shit. Somebody's surprised because the way you moving and shaking out here, they just like, how? You know what I'm saying? Usually people don't even see you with nobody. So they automatically assume you're not with nobody. And this is how schemy and scammy people are, because for you to automatically just go into the mode where you target somebody because you feel like that they don't have something or someone, that's predatory behavior. You feel me? All right, so automatically you a weirdo. But let's keep going. All right, so we got the 7 of Cups here. That's you having these options, but the Chariot is in reverse. How do you have options, but how do you have all these options? You low on money, and apparently you're a Queen of Cups that's in reverse, meaning that you're hella emotional. How is that and you selling off the calmer waters? How is this possible? and you're in a stalemate too, you're unable to make a decision, how are you being successful? How is all of these odds being stacked up against you and you still able to make it through? Here we got the 3 of Wands here and the 6 of Wands that's in reverse. So it basically was trying to make you be in a situation where you would not be successful. Definitely try to put blockages in your way here. But what they didn't know is that you decided to take a break. You decided to take that leave off work. You decided to call off because you could, because you got it like that. The Chariot is in reverse, but what I'm seeing is somebody who took the time out to actually rest and retreat and actually take the time out to consider what it is that you want out of a situation. Even if this is a work situation and you're in a real tight bind, you're in just a tight situation. People might be trying to hold it over your head like, oh yeah, you really ain't got too many options, so you gonna have to stay over here. And no, the fuck you don't. You got so much faith in God. Listen, you know that whenever you leave and you walk away from a situation, it's going down or it's up and it's stuck. Either way you look at it, and if you know, you know. And a lot of y'all feel me, this shit might not even make sense. But what I'm saying, whoever I'm speaking to, you know what the fuck I'm talking about right now. All right, so somebody is real surprised, or they gonna be. And that's just period. People be having all these fake smiles and shit like that, talking shit and all of this and that. These people don't know you, and it is, honestly, it's good. It's good to keep it that way. I don't know if this is a situation with a person that you with, maybe they baby mama or something like that. It's giving me the energy of somebody who want to look you up and try to figure and find out, or maybe they do get into that shit, that dark energy. And they think they the baddest bitch. They think they the wickedest witch. You feel me? But they don't know you though. But they willing to put their little skills to the test. All right. So we got real love here. Like I said, this could be a situation involving work or a relationship, because I strongly feel like even when you're working, you should love what you do. And this could be that kind of situation, right? Somebody is trying to hold a position, a title, a relationship over your head, and they're like, well, you don't have nowhere else to go or nothing else to do, so you gotta be here. And you're just like, no deal. So what is real love here? We got Judgment. That's the first card. So whoever you are, your spirit could actually be telling you, your spirit, your intuition could be telling you, you need to, because you're not happy in this situation. This is going to put you in a real bad energy emotionally. You know what I'm saying? I think you possibly been wondering and trying to figure out what it is that you should do. So you've been going within, right? We got the Hermit, the Ace of Pentacles reverse, and this Queen of Cups that's in reverse kind of energy that trapped in the past. All right, and so Spirit is strongly urging you to really consider missing the opportunity. So you could be somebody who you're like, well, I don't want to leave these people and I feel like it's the right thing and da-da-da-da. This is a learning lesson for you, whoever you are. All right, and this is definitely for you. We're talking about you, not everybody else. So in this situation, it's the situation, a person is under judgment. Also, you can flip or switch the roles. So this could apply to a masculine as well. A masculine could be going through a situation that they're unhappy with and they're thinking about ending it because the money is just not moving fast enough. All right, whether that's time, whether that's material, whatever you trying to manifest. It could be material things. Maybe you waiting on a package, hell, I don't know. But whatever it is, something is just not going, it's not going according to plan. It's very important, whoever I'm talking to make sure you always make sure that whatever you're getting into, whether that's a person or a job, you want to make sure that it's in alignment with your goals. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people get sidetracked. All right, so if this is our relationship, side bitches, side niggas, all right? Just keeping it real, we all grown here, all right? Also, if this is a job, it's definitely just gonna be a slow process. What I'm getting is that it's not gonna get you to your goals any quicker, and it's gonna be a very stressful situation if you continue to stay into that. And honestly, right now, the situation or relationship, whatever this is, it's under judgment. So you might want to consider that too, all right? And I'm just gonna say, use your better judgment. Make sure you use your intuition, you use your discernment in the situation, because, hey, listen. So we got commitment here. It's giving salesy, salesman-ish. somebody is definitely trying to send you down that rabbit hole. But what is commitment here? So what I feel like is that I feel like whatever this opportunity was that you felt like was an opportunity but is actually a missed opportunity, I felt like that somebody definitely presented themselves in a particular kind of way. Maybe they definitely try to, I said salesy, right? So a person would try to make it seem like this is definitely the opportunity you want. You don't want that over there. You don't want that car. You want this one. You don't need to look for no other jobs. We got you. We got childcare available. We feed them lunch. We'll give you all the perks that you need. You need the gym membership. We got you. You know what I'm saying? They done did all this shit. They done pulled all the stops out. They done pulled all the works. Put all the works out. That's what was hidden, is that you actually have to put in a whole lot of work. And it's nothing wrong with a whole lot of work, but who I'm speaking to, a very divine and a very royal lineage of people, we done already put in our work. There's no reason why we should still be having to work hard, but we do always have to work for what we want, and we are doing that work. You feel me? So if you need to go take your Know Your Worth class 101 over again, please let me know. Drop it down in the comments again. But this is somebody who knows that they need to put in a lot of work in a situation. And listen, let me tell you something. You determine which way you want to go. I just said, make sure these situations align with you and whatever it is you're trying to do, because you really don't know what's going on in the situation until you get there. You might have been looking at one situation, oh, this is a problem, I'm not gonna be able to do that. But in reality, that's the job that you should have took, because they presented the issues up front to you. And what job ain't? Apparently is this one. So now that you in this situation and you see, you're looking behind the veil because maybe you finally got hired and you see some shit that you don't really like, or you finally got into that situation that you thought was perfect and you really don't like it, but you putting in all of this work now because a bitch swindled you in because she looks super extra good. A nigga got you because, you know what I'm saying, he had that money or he was talking that talk, right? Whatever the situation is, somebody is definitely trying to resolve some conflict. You want to resolve a conflict in a situation, but there's no way for you to have the knowledge and the wisdom being in the position that you are, the current state that you are. Got it? And then here in the distant future, we got those options. What I'm telling you. Okay, so that's what this commitment card is. This is okay. And then listen, marrying for money, these jobs, these people, they be trying to act like they be into you. They be trying to act like y'all got good chemistry with each other. The vibes is great, it's positive. But I really feel like you definitely saw some red flags. This could have been red flags within the communication. Before you even decided that you wanted to be involved with whatever this is, there was some kind of communication going on. And it was boom, it was on time, it was just right. It wasn't until getting deeper into it and taking the necessary steps that you needed to take to make sure you lock things in, you just started seeing the situation for what it was, right? But all along, whoever this was, whatever this is, somebody is in the background talking shit. And you definitely got to be careful with that talking shit energy, because people could be working against you and not for you. All right, you be thinking that you be trying to keep it cool over here, keep shit cool over here, and meanwhile you over here doing this, and then next thing you know, that person is in the background cock blocking you. Well, you was talking shit about them anyway. And whoever this is, they obsessive lover. So I know damn well somebody in the collective wasn't pillow talking with a motherfucker. You're not pillow talking with somebody who you trying to move on from, are you? What's going on? Listen, don't get me started, y'all. Do not get me started. So what is the outcome, or what is the advice in this situation for the collective? What I'm seeing is that somebody needs to go within. I don't know if this message was like that, if it was like that confirmation that you needed, or if you didn't receive the confirmation, then you definitely need to go within. That's what your spirit and your intuition is telling you to do. All right, because you want to know about equal give and take. Is this a situation that I want to give and take in, or no? All right, spirit is definitely giving you your answer to that, because we got the 9 of Pentacles that's in reverse here. That's like over giving in a situation. So you could have been over giving. All right, And in those types of situations, it's never good to be overgiven. You feel like you must do this because, no, God gave everybody the ability to. And the missions that God sends you on, that's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Not overgiving. That's an imbalance. All right. And your abundance will be stopped because of that. So Spirit is confirming what I just said by saying that if you continue to keep it up and make these plans and ignore your intuition, you're going to be trying to sit there and figure out how you're going to make your situation better. You're going to lose your abundance if you keep it up. Spirit said, try me. You think I'm playing? Listen, y'all. These are just for entertainment purposes. But I'm so for real. I'm always looking for answers myself. And when I search for the answers, I do bring the answers back down to you. Just doing what God told me to do, because it's just such a wonderful thing when we have spirit guides, and we must be thankful for everything and all of that. And if you don't have a reason to be thankful for anything, at least be thankful for that, because it takes a lot. It takes a lot of healing. It takes a lot of effort, energy, and it's so underrated because people feel like, well, why do you get that title? Why do you get that position? And it's like, well, why not? God puts people in a certain position because it has faith in whoever you are to do the job, right? And you don't want to let God down. So when you're given a certain job by the divine, because divine trusted, you have to do it. This is not like, oh, nah, I'm cool, God, I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight today. I done met my quota. I'm there, right? I'm just waiting until you give me my next blessing and shit like that. And then some people don't even understand the capacity of what they're doing, their energy, how energy actually works and things like that. But what I'm saying is, and I want to go back because I don't want to be all over the place, but the reason why people like me are in this position, and you should always remain thankful, is because we have to go through a lot. And it's people always doubting us. Oh, well, you really didn't have to go through shit. Well, we don't have the same tests that y'all have. So the shit that you have to go through, we don't go through that. We go through something different, as we should. It's kind of like somebody who goes to school to be a doctor or a teacher. You have to go through different things, and it's all to assist with this one thing. But I'm not going to go through the test that you have to go through because your lessons in life are different, right? Therefore, we have to be held to a higher standard when it comes to our health, when it comes to our mentality, our mental space, what we put in our bodies, the things that we even watch. And so when people look at situations like this or energy like this as it's an inconvenience, you really just disrespected God, honestly. And telling God, no, I don't want to do this, and I don't believe that. And it's just like, well, you've been believing for many years things that you have not been able to see based off of what was passed down to you for no reason. You never question that. And I just want to encourage people today to go ahead and just make it make sense. All right. You definitely want to take the time out to think, because all the way up until now was put in a position for the world to be as advanced as it is now. And if we don't have your input, then it's pretty much nothing. Except for God is not going to let it be nothing. He just going to find somebody else to fill that position in that space, right? But anywho, always be grateful for those people who are sent, because they're able to have that clear communication with the divine to be able to bring those messages down. Because if you're the type of person who you're into a whole lot of things and you like to smoke, drink, sex all the time, your mental is clogged up. Your pineal gland ain't ready. You think you can receive the messages, but you can't. You got to plug into somebody. And the shit that you've been plugging into, you just making your test even that much more harder. But listen, hopefully these messages could help someone and keep you encouraged, because listen, I could sugarcoat all day, but I'm not finna do that. No, that's not even realistic. But I will tell you, I'm going to continue to do what God told me to do, so I can continue to do what God is telling me to do. And I just want you to do what God is telling you to do. And if the messages don't resonate, well, please find another reader, please. All right. Hopefully the reader serves your highest good and not the karmic version of yourself. All right. But either way it go, you got to get these lessons. You got to learn, period. All right. But until next time, peace.